This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Well, I don't think too many people were predicting that the fight was going to go the way that it did. As in, Nonito Donaire, of course, he's a full-weight world champion, and he is reaching the end of his career, as in he's 36, 37 years old. And Inoue, who is a knockout specialist, a young guy who is lightning fast, super fast on his feet, carries immense power and very fast hands. He moves like a snake and strikes like a snake too. So not many people were expecting this fight to go past the first 3 or 4 rounds. Now, the first couple of rounds, I felt that Inoue, he won those rounds quite comfortably, but at the same time, Donaire, he did land some pretty good shots himself. He kept marching forward, and we could see that the tactics were for Donaire to bring Inoue into new territories, drag him into the later rounds. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what Inoue's tank is like. Let's see what his energy is like, what his punch resistance is going to be like as the fight went on. And at some point in round number 2, Donaire, he hit Inoue with a left hook, which opened up the right eyebrow of Inoue. Not massively, not enough to cause any kind of real problems, but it started to open as the fight went on. And as I said, Inoue, he carries serious power, but Nonito Donaire, he's got one hell of a chin and a hell of a lot of heart. He's a true warrior. He really is. And he carries some pretty good power in himself, and Inoue, he's got a pretty good chin also, because Donaire, he managed to smoke the boots even of Inoue, which a lot of people didn't predict that was going to happen. Was that in round 7 and round number 8 as well? Certainly round number 8, when he hit Inoue with a vicious left punch that Inoue just didn't see coming, and you could see straight away that Inoue was badly hurt. Now, not so hurt that he was on Bambi legs, but he did the right thing where he come forward and closed off the distance so Donaire couldn't unload upon him. And from that point of view, I think Inoue showed some old head, really, even though he's a very young guy. But ultimately, this is a fight that both these guys, they very much respect each other, no doubt about it. And Inoue was always going to win this fight, but most people were expecting him to knock him out. Now, Donaire, he did get hit to the canvas one time in the fight, and that was in round number 11, and it was with a body shot that he get hit with it, and he automatically went on his bicycle, he ran around the ring, and then went down on his knee. Now, to be fair, or even a little bit critical even, is the fact that the referee was counting, and I'm counting along with him, and Donaire was still on his knees when the referee was saying 10. And he decided to count 11, 12. And then Donaire got up, and the referee let the fight continue. So at that point, the fight should have been stopped, I think. But the referee was giving Donaire as much time as he possibly needed. And this was quite early on in round number 11 as well. So I think Donaire showed true heart, true grit to continue for the rest of that fight in round number 11. And of course, round number 12 as well. But round number 12, he didn't seem too affected by that body punch. But certainly for the rest of round 11, you could see that he was crouching forward. And he thought about maybe going down again because Inoue just started to unload on him. But as I said, this was a fight that, in my opinion, Inoue won quite comfortably, but only on points. Some of the rounds were pretty close, and Donaire did very well. And the monster was tamed at times. He really was. And I think like the first 4-5 rounds were pretty much all Inoue. Then the middle part of the fight, up to maybe round 9, was Donaire, and then Inoue took over from the last couple of rounds there. So it was a pretty comfortable victory as far as the points go, but not a comfortable fight. Inoue's face was a mess. His right eye, as I said earlier, kept opening up. It's just below the eyebrow, so right on the right eyelid. And that was bleeding all the way down his cheek. It was going into his eye. His nose was bleeding and everything. So this is the first time that we've really seen Inoue under severe pressure. And he handled it very well. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people out there who's critical, saying, well, maybe Inoue is not a pound-for-pound fighter and anything. Donaire was using something on Inoue that not many people have done before, which is he was old manning him. And he was making Inoue think. He kept switching it. And he's got that vicious left jab. And Inoue was getting tagged with it quite a bit. But as the fight went on, where a lot of people thought, well, okay, well, maybe Donaire, because he's got into the later stages of the fight, maybe Donaire may take over. Yes, he's older, but he's been there and done it, whereas Inoue hasn't. So maybe Inoue was going to start to fade and Donaire was going to take over. But complete opposite happened. Inoue found his range very, very quickly and was almost having fun in there. He really was. And full credit to Donaire for withstanding some of that punishment as well. But either way, it was a pretty convincing points victory, in my opinion, for NAOYA INOUE. He's done absolutely fantastic. So, of course, he's a champion there, and of course, the Muhammad Ali and World Boxing Super Series final winner. In only how many fights is that? Not many at all, just over a dozen. So, congratulations to Inoue, Nonito Donaire. You are an absolute warrior and have nothing to be ashamed of whatsoever. Fantastic fight. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.